I've recently decided to go full-time on eBay with a goal to generate $1,000 per week in profit. Although I have yet to pull it off, I've been getting very close. Hopefully this week will finally be the one. But first, it's Saturday, I've got some garage sales and a thrift run planned. Let's go hunting. Now, before we hit the thrift store, if you're new here, I'm also collecting the top 100 N64 games of all time, but the catch is I can only spend up to 10% of the profits I make on eBay to buy new games for the collection. I'm currently 4 games away, and as usual, at the end of the week, I'll be trying to check another one off the list. Now, let's go hit this thrift store. Thanks to some coupons, this was $48 all in, and I came away with some pretty nice stuff. First up, we've got this vintage 80s Banana Republic linen sweater. We got another vintage sweater, this LL Bean with comps around 25. Got a pair of Hugo Boss jeans. It's the Delaware Slim with comps around 50. We got some vintage Wrangler jeans from the 90s with comps around 30. We've got this Polo Ralph Lauren quarter zip from the Y2K era with comps around 25. Kind of a boring item, but still another $20 item, this Callaway Polo. And finally, this pair of True Religion jeans with comps around $30 or so. So good afternoon, it is Monday, and we've got 18 things I've got to pack up. So I had a very nice weekend of sales. The work I am putting in is already starting to pay off, and of course we're probably getting that Q4 bump here a little bit. So up first, we sold this 925 sterling silver. It's like a brooch with onyx and kind of like very distinct style. Nothing crazy. Paid $1 for this from a garage sale and sold it for 14 plus shipping. We've got this compact flash card from SanDisk. It's 1 gigabyte, so I think it is for cameras. But we sold it for 17 plus shipping, brand new. We've got a pair of uniform shorts. It's this brand Horace Small. It's got the FDNY logo on it. Paid $5 from a Goodwill, sold it for 20 plus shipping. Paid $8 from a garage sale for a bunch of jerseys, and we sold another one today. It is this Nike New York Jets jersey, sold for 30 plus shipping. Sold a couple of Thomas & Friends trains. Again, my son had a bunch of duplicates. I decided to list some for sale, and we got $11 for this lot of 4. Maybe have like $5 into it. Sold a North Face fleece jacket. Paid $5 from a garage sale for this. Sold it for 30 plus shipping. I will save that best item for last. I paid $6 for this Lennox Church votive. Sold it for 16 plus shipping. All right, next up we've got this Madewell accordion like crossbody bag. Paid $3 from a garage sale. Sold for 23 plus shipping. Got this pair of Hunter rain boots. Paid $10 from a garage sale and sold for 50 with free shipping. Sold another one of those McFarlane baseball figures. Picked up a huge lot of these from a garage sale for $4 a piece. Been selling them really fast, thankfully. These were much better than I expected them to be. I thought maybe I'd get like $15 to $20 a piece for them. But this one sold. This is Rhine Sandberg. Sold for 40 plus shipping. Sold 2, so this is 2 of the items. I sold 2 of these SanDisk 240 gigabyte solid state drives. Paid $7 a piece for these from a garage sale and sold each one for 25 with free shipping. Sold another Giants t-shirt. Picked up a bunch of these for $0.25 a piece, and I'm probably through about half of them. Picked up about like 20 to 25 vintage like Y2K era Giants shirts, and sold another one for $10 plus shipping. Sold another swatch. Paid $10 from a thrift store for this. Sold it for 40 plus shipping. We've got another North Face jacket, $5 from a garage sale, sold for 22 on an offer plus shipping. Picked this up this past weekend. Is this, I don't know how to pronounce it, Le Sportsac? I don't know. Parker crossbody bag. Paid 50 cents from a garage sale this past weekend, sold for 20 plus shipping. We've got a Columbia Golf New York Yankees zip pullover. Paid 5 from a garage sale, sold for 18 plus shipping. And the best item today, so last week I picked up a bunch of inflatables and other decorations from a garage sale, and I actually decided to go back, and I didn't get this one on camera actually buying this. I wish I could have bought a ton more. They had all these inflatables, like, you know, Christmas and Halloween decorations. I bought all the ones that were characters because honestly, I don't have that much storage space, and I have a little sedan. I couldn't really fit that many in my car, but I went back for this one. It is a Wizard of Oz Wicked Witch animatronic. So her head moves, she talks, paid $40 for it, and sold it very fast within 2 weeks for $500 plus shipping. So I had to go out and buy a giant moving box. This thing is huge. Cost me like $70 to ship it. I already packed this one up this morning. Crazy, crazy find on that one. And yeah, that's everything I've got today. Let me go ahead and get these packed up. Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, and we've got 9 more things to pack up. You know, last week we were very short of that $1,000 goal. And, you know, I'm trying to get to that $1,000 profit. That's like after eBay fees and taxes and everything. So that's like $1,000 in my pocket. That's not, you know, like when you get paid a salary at a job, you get $1,000, you're only walking home with, you know, like 700 of that after taxes and everything else. So, or maybe like 850, 800. But, you know, this is $1,000 I want to put in my pocket. You know, it's almost like having like a $65,000, $70,000 a year job if I could get that $1,000 a week in profit. And last week was $890, which was very, very good. And again, I'm not working from 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, whatever. I'm working like, you know, 9 to 1, 10 to 2, kind of somewhere in that range. But yeah, got another 9 things we sold today, and we're having a very good week so far. We'll see how the rest of the week pans out. But before I talk about what sold, I'm going to jump into this week's Weird and Wacky Bolo. What I've got for you today are these die-cast Disney Pixar cars from the movie Cars. So there are some that are like crazy, crazy valuable. It is called the Race Damaged Mood Spring from Cars. It's like a super rare die-cast vehicle. It looks like these were actually put out by Disney. So apparently there's like a big collector's market for some of these, but this Race Damaged Mood Spring is number 144. Someone got $534 for it. There's this Cozy Cone playset. So again, I think it's from the same like era. It came out when the movie was new, like 2005-ish. And somebody got $515 for that playset. Someone got new in box, 20-piece die-cast set from the Disney store, $400. Somebody got for 35 different cars. It's like a complete set. Speedway of the South, produced by Mattel. Trying to find some other ones. Yeah, you've got this Race Damaged Mood Spring, $450. Here's another one. We've got Pixar Cars Time Travel Mater. It's like a wedding day set. It's 2 vehicles for $450. These are called the Supercharged series. Again, these are a lot of like new in box stuff, so you're probably not going to find this at a garage sale necessarily or like at a flea market. But even if you get a big lot of the cars, like, you know, somebody has 90 cars for $300, so like 4 or 5 a piece. If you could pick them up for a nice bundle deal. Piston Cup haulers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 haulers and the matching vehicles. So like minimum, like right around $15 for a single like boxed vehicle. But keep an eye out for these die-cast cars, especially if they're in the box. You can get some that are crazy, crazy valuable. So there you go. So that was Wednesday's Weird and Wacky Bolo. And now let's jump into the 9 things that sold over the last 2 days. Up first, picked these up for, gosh, where did I get these? I think this was a thrift store buy. So $8 for these Polo Ralph Lauren Hampton Relaxed Jeans. And sold those for $23 plus shipping. Got a digital camera picked up for $4 from a garage sale, sold for $20 plus shipping. Another garage sale pickup, these 3 Lennox porcelain Christmas trains, paid $5, sold for $20 plus shipping. Picked these up from an estate sale, like an online estate sale auction. Won it for $10, this huge lot of RC car parts. I thought there might be something, really valuable in there. They were all from the 90s. A lot of stuff like made in Japan, kind of cool items. Unfortunately, there was nothing like crazy in here. There was one electronic that I pulled out, and I actually don't even remember exactly what it's for. I think it's a battery charger, but I listed that separately. And then probably should get about 30, 40 bucks for that. And then I sold these RC car parts just as a big bundle, pulled out everything that was worth, like in good condition and worth selling for $35 plus shipping. Sold this Team America World Police UMD, paid $3 from a garage sale, sold for $9 with free shipping, so maybe make like $1 on that. Sold a couple other UMDs from that same garage sale over the past couple months, but this one had been sitting for a while. Picked up this vintage 90s Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. It's got vertical stripes, a very, very iconic like 90s style. Paid $3 and sold it for $25 plus shipping. Picked this Gremlins, this NECA Gizmo for $3 from a thrift store and sold it for $10 plus shipping. We've got another lacrosse helmet, pay about $5 to $10 for these at thrift stores. Usually $5, I try not to pay more than $5 for them. And sold this one for $27 plus shipping. And then I picked this up for a quarter from a garage sale. It's this vintage New York Giants sweatshirt, sold for $28 plus shipping. So that's everything I've got today. Let's get these packed up. And I've been dipping my toes into Facebook Marketplace a bit and managed to finally sell that Lego Technic car that's been in the background of every video for the past 6 months. I managed to get $300 cash for it, netting a nice little $50 profit. So good morning. Today is Friday, and later today, this morning, I'm going out to a bunch of garage sales, and I'm traveling to I'm still going to be in New Jersey, but I'm traveling to a different part of the state that is doing a townwide. So they have a townwide this weekend. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go on Saturday. We have a lot of plans on Saturday. But Friday, there's about 15 or so on the map that say they are participating on Friday, so we shall see. I do pretty well at Friday sales. I just find that there's less competition, and obviously like early bird gets the worm. So when there's less people out, you kind of get the better stuff. So I do really well on Fridays. I'm hoping we can find some nice stuff today. But also in this town, there is a retro game store I don't usually go to. And I have in my possession, I haven't officially added them all to the game collection. But technically I only have 2 games that are not in my possession. And I'm hoping that I can find them at this place we're going to. I know they have a copy of Mario, I'm pretty sure. I haven't called ahead. I don't care. I'm going to go either way. But last time I was there, they had 3 copies of Mario Party 3. It was a little bit expensive. The price on it wasn't great, so I didn't buy it. But now that that's one of the 2 games that I need, I'm hoping that they still have a copy. And if it's $10 over, what is like fair market price, I'm probably just going to get it anyway. But I also need Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. So I'm hoping that we can come across it today. And if we do, we will officially have every game in our possession. Not officially in the collection, because I need to actually pay for it with profits from eBay. But we might be able to actually find every game I need by the end of the day today. So very, very exciting day. Stick around for that. But up first, let's talk about the 7 items that sold over the last 2 days. And up first, we've got my neighbor's landscapers are here. I guess that's one downside of packing in the morning, especially on Fridays. So up first is this North Face jacket. Picked this up at a garage sale for only $3 months and months ago. But, out of season. Finally sold it in season for $18 plus shipping. Picked up just a week or 2 ago at a garage sale for $3 this Y2K era Jinko jeans hoodie. This brand is very, very hot right now. Y2K is very much in with the cool kids, and paid $3 for this and sold it on an offer for $60 plus shipping. Had a bunch of messages on this, like lots and lots of interest in this item. So it was just a matter of time before it sold. I really wasn't sure what to price it at, and I'm glad I went premium price on it because I got a good sales price for it. Sold this DVD, picked up for $1 from a garage sale. Keep an eye out for old TV shows. They are definitely bolos. This one's called The Bugaloos, complete series on DVD. Sold for $60 plus shipping. Next up, we've got another. So I picked up 2 of these at a garage sale. I sold one last week. I picked it up for $25. It's this 11-foot tall Despicable Me Kevin inflatable, a little Christmas decoration, and sold another one for $300 plus shipping. So very, very nice pickup there. Sold a Brooks Brothers sweater, $5 for this from a rummage sale. When I first started listing clothing, my photos were absolutely horrible, and I didn't go back and update any of them. If I still have stuff like after the winter season, I probably will go back and update photos, because I'm just getting less money for the items because the photos are really bad. So I only got $21 and free shipping for that item. Paid $1.50 for these women's chunky loafers. I sold another pair of these just a week ago from the brand Madden. This one is Sincerely Jules, but this is like a good style to look out for. I think it's kind of in right now. Sold these for $20 plus shipping. And then finally, I got this pair of Nuitags Ralph Lauren pants. Same thing, picked these up for about $5 from that rummage sale with terrible photos. I sold it for $25 and free shipping. You know, had the photos been a little bit better, I think I could get another like, $5 to $10 for these. Just a certain type of person who's willing to take a risk on someone with really bad photographs. But that is not the case anymore. So yeah, let's get these packed up and then we are headed off to some garage sales. We'll tally up the game fund, and then we're going to the game store. So very exciting day today. Stick around. Do you need Creed? Why'd you say it like that? Morning. How much did you want for your t-shirt? Okay. Does the iPad work as far as you know?
As far as I know, yes.
Do you know what you want?
You want the case?
What? I'll give you $5. I don't know if I figure try and unlock it. Okay, well there's your $5.
I would imagine that it's not. I mean,
we'll get a charger for it. Okay. All right. Thank you. From Colorado?
No,
Originally?
no, I'm not. My ex actually was from there, so he had a lot of clothes.
Got it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's kind of unique.
It is,
Find Colorado
right.
avalanche stuff out here, yeah.
I'm actually from Chicago, so
Oh, okay.
there's like one thing over there that's Chicago or Illinois, I should
Uh-huh.
say.
It's kind of a cool shirt. Thank you very much. Can I pay you for these things?
Yes.
So they said 2 for the jeans, but I didn't get a price on the sweatshirt.
Me too.
Okay.
Probably. They have no fear.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
that jacket.
This one?
Yeah, I put it on. I was hoping it would fit me. But it was like,
Yeah, it's nice. Well, thank you very much.
have a good day.
All right, thank you.
And with that, we generated $879 in profit this week, falling just short of my $1,000 per week goal, but still one of my best weeks ever. That also means we have $250 to spend on N64 games, and for $48, we are adding a copy of Mario Party 3, putting us at 97 out of our top 100 N64 games. And if you want to see this reselling and collecting journey from the beginning, check out this playlist here. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one.